Have you ever wondered why sometimes from the very first meeting, there are people who seem to dislike you for no apparent reason? Even though you've done your best to be friendly and polite, you're still met with cold stares or distant attitudes. What makes some people harbor feelings of dislike or discomfort toward us without any specific cause? In reality, this is a complex psychological phenomenon, and it doesn't always stem from what we say or do. Often these negative emotions originate from deep-seated factors within human psychology, hidden jealousy, unspoken insecurities, or sometimes simply misunderstandings that accumulate over time. Understanding the root of these feelings not only satisfies our curiosity, but also serves as a key to navigating complicated relationships in life. In today's video, we'll explore 7 surprising reasons why others might feel negatively toward you. These insights will help you gain a deeper understanding of human psychology and potentially transform the way you perceive relationships around you. Before we begin, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you who have continuously supported and accompanied me. Your comments and encouragement are a tremendous source of motivation for me to keep creating meaningful content. If this is your first time on the channel, don't forget to hit the like button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any valuable videos like this one. Now, let's embark on this exciting journey together. Reason 1. Envy and jealousy. One of the most deep-seated and common reasons why someone might harbor hostility toward you is envy or jealousy. These negative emotions, like a toxic force in relationships, have the power to transform admiration into disdain and replace respect with resentment. Envy and jealousy often arise when someone sees in you something they deeply desire but believe they can never attain. These feelings can be triggered by various aspects, from your career success and notable achievements to your personality traits or lifestyle. In reality, envy and jealousy often reflect a person's dissatisfaction with their own life. Instead of feeling inspired or happy for your success, they see your accomplishments and qualities as a magnifying mirror for their own insecurities, shortcomings, or unhappiness. Over time, these emotions can turn into deep resentment, driving them to wish for your failure as a way to soothe the disappointment within themselves. The danger lies in how envy and jealousy can sometimes lead to negative behaviors, such as gossiping, spreading false rumors, or even sabotaging your efforts. They may attempt to discredit you or tarnish your reputation to pull you down from the pedestal they've built in their mind. However, it's important to remember that envy and jealousy belong to the person experiencing them, not you. It's natural to feel affected by such hostility, and you might even blame yourself at times. But always remember, you are not responsible for another person's inner turmoil or sense of lack. Your achievements and qualities should never be diminished because someone else struggles with their own emotions. As Marcus Aurelius once said, don't worry about things outside your control. Others' envy and jealousy are beyond your control. Instead, focus on what you can manage: your actions, thoughts, and how you respond to such negativity. Recognizing that envy and jealousy often underlie hostility can help you see the situation more clearly. Facing these negative emotions with maturity and refusing to let them affect you is a vital skill to maintain peace of mind while continuing to grow personally and professionally. Reason 2. Differences in values and core beliefs. We live in a diverse world where each individual is shaped by unique values and beliefs like puzzle pieces contributing to the picture of their lives. However, when these values clash with others, it can spark deep disagreements and even foster resentment. Differences in values aren't always rooted in major issues like politics or religion. They can also arise from everyday matters such as opinions about work ethics, lifestyle choices, or even minor habits in daily interactions. When someone believes their values are exclusively correct or superior, they may view anyone different as a threat. This perspective creates psychological barriers, turning small disagreements into sources of contempt or conflict. Human beliefs, once deeply ingrained, are often defended as an inseparable part of one's identity. Consequently, any opposing opinion or challenge to these values can feel like a personal attack. This transforms disagreements into profound disputes over personal identity and worldview. A lack of understanding and hasty judgments build significant barriers, hindering empathy and fueling resentment. These psychological walls grow stronger when reinforced by fear, prejudice, and unresolved misunderstandings. Stoic philosophy teaches us how to recognize and embrace such differences. As Epictetus once said, we are the product of the nurture and environment in which we grow. This reminder helps us understand that everyone carries values and beliefs shaped by their unique experiences and surroundings. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, also wrote, "Remember, all opinions others have of you, whether good or bad, stem from their perspective and the experiences they have gone through." This teaching reminds us that differences in values and beliefs shouldn't be seen as threats, but as opportunities to learn and grow from one another. Rather than letting differences lead to division, creating an open dialogue grounded in respect and tolerance can help reduce resentment. Such conversations not only clarify differences but also allow us to explore richer perspectives of the world. Accepting that not everyone sees things the way we do, and that this is perfectly normal, is a crucial step toward building harmony in a pluralistic society. Appreciating these differences not only helps maintain inner peace but also enriches our personal growth journey. Reason 3. The impact of gossip and rumors. One of the leading causes of animosity is the destructive power of gossip and third-party rumors. Stories that are spread, whether fabricated or exaggerated, can severely damage your reputation, casting you as the villain in someone else's eyes before you even have a chance to explain or defend yourself. Like a virus, rumors spread quickly, infiltrating social circles and eroding trust. What's alarming is that once a rumor begins, it seems to take on a life of its own, growing and distorting the truth further. As a result, a false and widespread perception of you is created, one that becomes nearly impossible to control. Particularly, rumors often target sensitive or negative aspects of your life, aiming to tarnish your reputation or inflict deep emotional pain. Even without evidence, they can spread rapidly because people tend to believe what they hear, especially when it aligns with preconceived biases or suspicions they already hold. The sensational and taboo nature of rumors increases their appeal, making people more eager to share them as if they were undeniable truths. This widespread and rapid dissemination makes rumors a powerful source of long-lasting hostility. The consequences of malicious rumors can be severe. They may lead to social isolation, the loss of important relationships, and even significant harm to your career and personal life. Hatred fueled by such gossip is one of the most challenging forms of animosity to deal with, because it doesn't target who you truly are, but rather a distorted image of you created intentionally or unintentionally by others. It's essential to recognize the dangers of rumors and learn how to face them. While it's not easy, maintaining your composure, staying true to yourself, and refusing to be dragged down by negativity is crucial. Remember, sincerity and transparency in your actions are your strongest weapons against the damaging effects of rumors. By staying consistent with your truth and values, you can gradually dispel falsehoods and restore your image in the eyes of others. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We cannot stop others from speaking about us, but we can control how we live so that their words do not harm us." Let your truth and integrity be your guiding light, as they ultimately possess the strength to overcome any lies or malice you may encounter in life. Reason 4. Misunderstandings and poor communication. The truth is that even the smallest misunderstandings can ignite profound and prolonged resentment. The root of these conflicts often lies in a lack of connection between how we express our thoughts and how others interpret them. Misunderstandings occur when there is a gap between the speaker's intentions and the listener's perceptions. Sometimes it only takes an inappropriate word, a misinterpreted tone, or an ill-timed expression to create a false impression. Such minor communication errors gradually build emotional barriers, leading others to see you as disrespectful, indifferent, or even hostile. Effective communication is the cornerstone of all relationships. When clarity and accuracy in expression are lacking, conflicts and misunderstandings arise easily. Negative emotions often stem from an inability to convey intentions properly or to grasp what others are trying to communicate. This creates room for false assumptions and unfair judgments. Moreover, the lack of active listening skills is another major factor that drives people apart. When we fail to make an effort to understand someone else's perspective, it's easy to fall into the trap of assumptions or misjudgments. These misunderstandings don't just remain minor disagreements. They create fertile ground for negative feelings and resentment to grow. When someone feels misunderstood or unfairly judged, they often begin to construct a distorted image of the relationship based on these communication failures. What starts as a minor misunderstanding can escalate into suspicion, hostility, and a completely misrepresented situation. It is crucial to recognize the role misunderstandings and ineffective communication play in fostering negative emotions. By maintaining an open, transparent, and honest communication style, we can significantly reduce unnecessary conflicts and resentment. Give others the opportunity to explain themselves and put yourself in their shoes to gain a clearer understanding when any ambiguity arises. Instead of rushing to judgment, seek clarity and try to view the situation from the other person's perspective. This not only helps prevent unnecessary disagreements but also builds relationships founded on trust and positivity. Reason 5. Competition and rivalry. In relationships dominated by relentless rivalry and constant comparisons, negative emotions can quickly surface. When competition crosses the line of being healthy, it can turn into an obsession or intense resentment, where someone's greatest desire is not to succeed but to see the other person fail or be brought down. Competition and rivalry are common in all areas of life, whether in the workplace, social circles, or even within families. When kept at a healthy level, competition can be a motivating force that drives individuals to improve and grow. However, when rivalry is fueled by negative emotions such as insecurity, envy, or past grievances, it quickly becomes toxic energy, shifting the focus from personal success to tearing others down. The shift from healthy competition to hostility often occurs when someone feels overshadowed or unrecognized in the face of another's success. Instead of using this as motivation for self-improvement, they focus on criticizing, undermining, or harming the other person. These negative emotions deepen when someone believes that another's success or recognition is undeserved, or worse, that it should rightfully be theirs. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted that unchecked rivalry can lead to unethical behavior, including slander, sabotage, or personal attacks. When the need to win outweighs everything else, people may sacrifice their integrity and ethics, even taking actions that directly harm others. Such behaviors not only hurt the target but also undermine the dignity and values of those engaging in them. Blind rivalry, if left unchecked, erodes relationships and leaves both parties deeply damaged. Recognizing that competition and rivalry might be the root cause of hostility is an important step in understanding and addressing such dynamics. By identifying and managing negative emotions, whether in yourself or others, you can work to transform rivalry into collaboration, or, at the very least, maintain it at a healthy and respectful level. Remember, someone else's success does not diminish your worth or limit your opportunities for success. In this vast world, there is always enough room for everyone to shine. Embracing this mindset not only helps you maintain inner peace but also serves as an effective tool to combat unnecessary resentment and rivalry. Reason 6. The spotlight effect. Have you ever felt like you're standing on a grand stage, under dazzling lights, with everyone around you closely watching your every move and word? This is a psychological phenomenon known as the spotlight effect, where we overestimate how much attention others are paying to us. We believe every eye is on us, noticing every small mistake, when in reality, most people are focused on their own lives. This effect not only makes you feel anxious or embarrassed about your flaws, but also distorts how you perceive relationships with others. You might think someone dislikes you because of a small mistake you made or a characteristic you're insecure about. However, most of the time, these worries exist only in your imagination. If someone truly doesn't like you, it's often not because of something you've done, but because of how they perceive things. Perhaps they're envious of your success, misunderstand your intentions, or are carrying their own insecurities and wounds. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Do not let the actions of others cloud your own reason." This serves as a reminder that you are not responsible for emotions that are beyond your control. The spotlight effect teaches us that most people don't notice you as much as you think. Focus on your own value, let go of unnecessary worries, and don't let others' judgments dictate your life. The philosopher Seneca once said, "We often suffer more in imagination than in reality." So spend your energy living true to your core values and let fleeting judgments be like the wind passing by. Reason 7. Lack of recognition. Feeling overlooked or unrecognized is one of the deep-rooted causes of resentment and negativity in relationships. Everyone desires their efforts, achievements, and contributions to be valued. When these efforts go unnoticed or are undervalued, bitterness can grow and eventually turn into hostility, especially in competitive environments like the workplace, family, or society, where the need for recognition is often significant. Epictetus once remarked that when someone feels their accomplishments are unappreciated, it can become a source of resentment, particularly when they see others receiving attention. It's important to understand that recognition is deeply personal, and expectations around it vary from person to person. Some individuals need explicit and frequent acknowledgement, making open and timely communication of appreciation essential to prevent unnecessary negative emotions. In building and maintaining relationships, it's crucial to establish boundaries with people who are stuck in their own internal struggles, especially those who bring negative energy and disrupt your peace. Setting boundaries is not a sign of weakness but a strong act of self-preservation and mental balance. Often the hostility directed at you reflects more about the internal conflicts of others than it does about you. Negative emotions such as envy, misunderstandings, conflicting values, rumors, personal insecurities, lack of empathy, or rivalry often say more about the person feeling them than about you. Remember, you are not responsible for carrying others' negative emotions, nor do you have to please everyone. By understanding these factors, you can develop a more balanced perspective on relationships and avoid letting negativity affect your self-worth or view of the world. Instead of being drawn into unnecessary emotions, focus on your strengths and prioritize building positive, healthy connections for yourself. Remember, each of us carries unique values with both strengths and weaknesses, along with an individual journey of self-discovery and growth. The reasons others might dislike you often reflect issues within themselves rather than anything about you. So, continue walking your path with sincerity, kindness, and integrity. Cherish those who truly understand and appreciate you for who you are, as this will create a more positive and fulfilling environment for both yourself and those around you. I would love to hear about your journey and progress. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share your story in the comments below, whether it's about your successes or the challenges you've overcome. If you're unsure what to comment, just write the word peace to mark that you've completed this conversation with me. Your participation is the driving force behind the growth of this community, as we learn together how to turn challenges into opportunities. I'll leave 2 videos here for you to continue exploring and advancing on your journey of self-improvement. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.